Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make anti-tangle self-contained bank poles for catching big catfish. What you're going to need for this project is some circle hooks. These are 7/0. Some Trot line. This will hold 113 pounds. Got some bank sinkers. These ones are 2 ounce. This is all they are. Some swivels. Some eyelets. A deep well socket. Scissors, a tape measure, an angle grinder, and a drill. A chop saw, and 10-foot sections of 1/2-inch PVC pipe. We're going to cut that down to 8 foot. Set your chop saw to 45 degrees and make a mark at 8 foot. That way it'll go into the bank easier. Once you make your cut, you're going to want to drill a hole on the opposite end. Once you drill the hole, get your eyelet. You're going to want to put that through where you made that hole. Get your deep well socket and drive that all the way down. Not super far, but far enough to where it shows you some resistance. Now this isn't necessary, but I really don't want this sticking out of there. I just don't like the looks of it. This is just mostly for aesthetics. Next, you want to take your Trot line and attach it to the eyelet. So you can do an overhand knot, or you can do a fisherman's knot, whatever you prefer. Once you've got that tied, go down about 4 or 5 foot. That way you can attach the swivel and the sinker. So depending on the current of the water that you're going to be fishing in is going to be dependent on what size weight you're going to have. So you'll string that on and then the swivel. So once you've got your weight and your swivel on, you'll want to put some more line on. And the string we just attached, we're going to want to measure it out to the end of the pole. We'll give ourselves just a little bit more line and cut that off. We're going to get one of our circle hooks and we're going to attach it right down here to the bottom where we cut the 45 and hook it in there and adjust of where we need to make the knot at. That way we can transport these without them getting all tangled or having to take the line off and then reattach it when we're out on the water. Once you're happy with the tightness of the knot, just cut that excess off. Now these bank poles are still a little flimsy because they're only 1/2 inch. So I've got a little hack that I'm going to do to kind of keep this line tighter for transport. So I've got a short little roofing nail here that I'm going to cut off about halfway. Once that roofing nail is cut, I'm going to take some black tape and I'm just going to press that through that tape there, just like that. And I'm going to tape that right on this pole. And I'll go about 4 or 5 times around this thing. Once that's done, this extra slack that we have in this line, we can just simply spin this rod here and hook onto that little notch there. Once you've done that, you've got a bank pole that's self-contained for transport. So there's a couple other modifications you can do to this bank pole. You can get some orange spray paint or red spray paint and paint the tips of it. That way it's a little bit easier to see. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. And then in the state that I live in, I have to have it tagged with my name and phone number and just information on it. So I've got to do that as well. So I've got a lot more of these to make. I've got my work cut out for me. All right, it's been a couple days. This was a lot more work than I thought it would be, but I got them all done. I've got them in bundles of 6. Got them all strapped up and ready to go. I think they turned out pretty nice. So I'm making all these bank poles because I'm prepping for a 5-day trip that's coming up here real soon. I'm going to be going to Southern Illinois on the Wabash River with my good buddy Keegan and my boy Skyler. We're going to be getting on some big cats. That video is going to be coming out soon. It's going to be a good one. If you guys like camping and fishing videos, make sure you guys check out my channel. Got a lot of those videos and a lot more to come. As always, you guys take care, and we'll see you next time at Jay Pea Outdoors.